You may have heard that there are three motivation drives of the brain. They are the survival drive, the reward drive, and then the purpose drive. What most people don't know is that each of these drives is rooted in a different part of the brain anatomy. It's this finding that provides some really important insights into how we support the motivation and engagement of the people that we lead. Neuroscience studies have confirmed that the brain has three distinct areas for which drive is derived. The most primitive part of the brain is the brain stem and the cerebellum. And this area is referred to as the reptilian brain. You may have heard it called the lizard brain. And it's responsible for both automatic and basic organ functions like heartbeat and breathing, digestion, and other fundamental activities that are really geared to keep us alive. It is also responsible for helping our body manage dangerous situations and threats that are in our environment. In essence, this type of drive is the mission control of your survival. That's why it's called a survival drive. The next drive is derived in the subcortical area of the brain, which is outside of the brainstem and cerebellum. It's also called the mammalian brain. It's responsible for feelings and memories and emotion and learning. And this area seeks to find balance and satisfaction through reward and pleasure. Each reward or feeling of pleasure reinforces neuroactivity and connection and leads to more of the same type of behavior. And this mammalian part of our brain, it guides us to respond to reward and punishment. It prompts you to act in ways that result in pleasurable feelings and avoids actions that result in pain. So this part of the brain is the command center for the reward drive. The third and final major part of the brain is the cortex, and it is the outer portion of the brain and is known as the human brain, since it is responsible for the higher functioning processes found only in humans and primates. Now, these processing abilities include things like problem solving, pursuing our goals, reasoning, complex language, relationship management, creativity, and self-regulation. And this is where we find our purpose drive, which seeks meaning and a significant sense of the satisfaction in our lives to pursue satisfaction and well-being. So here's the important insight of this brain science finding. Leadership approaches that rely on survival and reward are relying on the most basic and the most primitive parts of the human brain and the brain functions that most of the time are more automatic and they're non-thinking. And it doesn't utilize the most developed and powerful and human part of the brain, which is that cortex. But leadership that leverages purpose has the ability to tap into that powerful part of our brain, the most human part of our brain. And this is exactly what activators do. They use leadership methods and tactics that help people find passion and purpose in their work. And in doing so, they help people use more of their brain to pursue their goals, to reach their goals, and to find value and meaningfulness in their work. And this creates healthy and high quality energy and motivation, engagement, and ultimately high performance. If this video was helpful for you, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell. When you do so, you're going to get alerted immediately when I post a new video.